Happy Thursday. We are back, and I have a friend that's coming in that's, oh my gosh. I met Heather not too long ago and was absolutely amazed at um, just chatting with her just a few minutes ago at how she has absolutely changed her life. When you think that there isn't a way, I promise you there is. Heather has a story that will touch your heart, that will make you go, you know what? If she can, I can. Um, and so Heather is sitting at the park with her son. She agreed to take a few minutes to share with you guys what she has done and to change. I said, okay, so I can't get her to come in this time. Oh my gosh, it's not working. You guys bear with us. We're having a few technical issues here. She will be here momentarily. Um, and Heather, if you're there, try to come in. And Heather has a journey that has taken her from being the mom, the spouse that just was not able to really do a whole lot in. Hey Heather, she is here in life because she was really miserable. She was not able to get up out of a chair oftentimes because of her weight, because of some of the challenges that brought her. And so, oh my gosh, it's not working this time, Heather. Last time it was so easy. I'm clicking the add button and it is not letting you in. Facebook is really being weird on us. Ew. Because it happened so you were able to come on so easily just a minute ago, and you guys bear with us because we want you to hear the story. It is worth hanging out. Yes, I know you requested to join, Heather, and I do not know what Facebook is doing to us. Request one more time. Let me request you maybe, and let's see if that is going to do it. Heather is, oh my gosh, you guys, what is Facebook doing this time? Heather, try one more time to request. I'm adding you. It says the person was unable to join because of technical issues. This isn't good, but I'm going to share a little bit about what she added into her life while we were trying to still get this to work, because it really is a 3-step nutraceutical system that makes such an amazing difference. And it's so easy for anyone to do because it is Heather, honey, it isn't working. I'm not sure what's going on, so keep trying. Very first thing in the morning, and Heather found this because she needed something. I'm not going to steal her thunder, but very simply, capsules. They're vitamins. They're filled with B vitamins. They are filled with B vitamins and enzymes and things to wake up your organs. It's time for us to start working. There she is. We don't know what Facebook was doing, but we were persistent and we weren't going to give up because, guys, if you've hung around or if you're just joining us, tell us where you're coming in from, because this 3-step nutraceutical system began to change Heather's life in the spring. And so first thing in the morning, we put this in us and our minds wake up in 15 minutes. I promise you, you are going to know that you have begun to put something good in your body. And so 20 to 30 minutes later, you're going to come behind it with a lifestyle mix. This is some people want to call it a protein shake. It's not really a protein shake. It's a vitamins. I tell you what, it is the most powerful, good tasting, non-slimy. It really is good. I love the texture of it. It comes in so many flavors. It's pure vitamins and it gets you going. It's the gut health that we so often are missing because we put in foods that are so poor in their nutrition, and they're filled with stuff that kind of hang out in our bodies and make us feel yucky. And then we get to follow it by this cornerstone, the dermafusion technology, which is, and you've got Black Label. I'm waiting on mine to come. I ran out of those. And so is this nutrition through a sticker? Who would have thought?
It's amazing,
and
though.
So, Heather, when you started putting these 3 things into your body, how did you respond? How long did it take your body to go, oh, you're doing something good for me?
I started feeling it on day 2. But
wow.
Day 5 was like, something good is going on. So I was a day 5. Oh, holy cow, what is going on?
Yeah, absolutely. And so it made you feel, I saw this happen in you. It made you feel like the words I can came back into your vocabulary. Share with us where you started and then kind of your journey. Because guys, hang out, invite somebody that has really struggled their whole life with not being the way that they want to because life has hit hard.
When I met you in March, I'm not the same person I was back then. I have found a strength in myself that I'm unstoppable. And I'm able to go to the park. This is our second park we've been to today. And we're going to walk down the street to go get ice cream here in a little while. And before, I definitely couldn't have done that. I would have parked and sat here and watched him play. And then I would have got back in the car, drove down the block to get ice cream, and then drove back to the park instead of walking. But today, I'm going to walk down there and walk back. And
wow.
My best friend loves to go shopping with all the kids. So we've got 4 between. And back before March, I was like, I don't want to do a store. But now I'm like, let's go shopping. It's more walking to do.
Really, you're able to do that with your son?
Hey, I am.
That, because you're being very vulnerable, and I know this is really stepping outside your comfort, right? I know how hard it is to talk about where you were 6 months ago, 9 months ago, maybe now. You lost an enormous amount of weight. You lost up until 15 days ago. How much had you lost?
I had lost 35.
Yeah. 35 pounds. Wow.
Yeah.
And then just in the last 10 days, something else happened.
I've lost 19 in the last 10 days.
How? What in the world? What in the world did you do? That's just crazy.
The new 10-day detox is absolutely life-changing. Like, I almost didn't do it. I was terrified. Almost didn't do it.
What were you afraid of, Heather?
I'm not good with change. And the total change of food was like, I don't know if I can do that. Because I'm so used to what I know. And so it was so scary.
So what is it that you're used to? What is it that is the norm in your eating habits, in your patterns? But you have been willing to go, maybe they're not serving me.
I I have been on a diet since Colton was born, and he just turned 11 in October.
For
And
11 years.
I and I'm a yo-yo dieter, and I try not to be, but when I'm being strict, I'm strict keto, and it works. But with life, I'm an emotional eater, and a little amount of stressor, I'm gonna eat whatever I want. And
Yeah, that
so
ice cream serves purpose, right? It's
exactly.
good.
But this last 10 days when I was doing the detox, I had some major stressors, and I
Yeah.
didn't go eat just because I was having an emotional moment. And that's when I knew that something's working.
How many of you out there watching know someone that is an emotional eater, or maybe you are? So share this out with them, because Heather, what were some of those things that during these 10 days you wanted to go get, but because you know that you had support, you were able to not say, not happening.
My go-to is tacos.
Mm,
The
yeah,
really juicy tacos are my favorite.
mm,
And I didn't go get them.
no, you didn't.
No.
Now, guys, if whether you are simply doing the Thrive, 3 steps of Thrive, you will have amazing support. But when you do the detox, the 10-day detox, you have a whole group of people that have already been through this to help you through it, to push you through and go, hey, you reach out and you go, man, I really want those tacos. And there's all these people behind you going, no, Heather, you're not going to go get those
Really?
tacos, right? So you had people coming to you and going, I'm going to help you do. And what was your choice? What was your alternative? What did you do instead? Because that's hard sometimes.
It was very hard, especially when my freezer went out and me and my friend had to move everything from my big freezer. And I didn't go get tacos. I had a tuna bowl instead. And so it was, and when I was standing at the kitchen counter making that tuna bowl, is when I realized I haven't been feeding my body. I've just been eating to eat. And
Mm-hmm.
then I realized that I had done something to change my whole mentality.
So your mind, when it had an aha moment, if you will.
When, yes, the 19 pounds and 11 and a half inches in 10 days is amazing. But the mental
Did you guys
shift,
hear that? How much again?
19 pounds and 11 and a half inches.
19 pounds. Guys, 10 days. And this is healthy. This is because Heather made healthy choices. It's not restrictive eating. You eat all you want, right?
Yes.
But it's within some guidelines, right? You're fueling your body with a different kind of food. And foods that your body are going, oh, I like what you're doing to me, right? It's not the taco. It's within, I want to say it's kind of like a pescatarian, it's vegetables and some fish. You are allowed egg whites. And there's a few things that we wouldn't, I mean, nuts, seeds, because they're so hard to digest during this, we eliminated those.
Right.
What was one of your favorite new foods, Heather?
I had sushi bowls. It was
Sushi.
rice, tuna, vegan mayo, and sriracha, and I ate it on seaweed chips.
Really?
It was so good.
Now, where did you get seaweed chips? Did you make them?
I got them at Walmart. They're like in little packages, and they're called seaweed snacks.
I saw those when I was Instacart shopping yesterday. Where was it?
They
I
are,
saw them. Yes. Really?
yeah.
Okay. one of the things that I found that I liked was kale chips. Who would have thought, right? There's
Yeah.
something about it.
Yeah. But yeah,
And
seaweed it was good.
really, I'll have to try those. Um, so tell me a little bit about your routine during these last 10 days. How hard was it? How easy was it? Did you have everybody's going, oh, detox, you got to be stuck in the bathroom. Yeah, I want to know all the details, right? I want to know these things. And people out here watching do too.
I would set an alarm for 3:20 in the morning so I could take my thyroid meds because I had to have it in my system for a few hours before I took my morning detox pills.
Okay.
And so take the thyroid pills at 3:20 and then I'd go back to bed until I woke up at 6 or 6:30, take the AM pills, and then a couple of hours later I would eat and then eat 2 to 3 times, and then right before I went to bed I'd take the PM detox pills, and then I'd start the same routine back over the next morning.
What was you shared the most difficult moment when that freezer went out, you lost everything, and you were stressed. When you got to the end of this yesterday, right?
Right.
And you got on that scale this morning and you found that you had lost, was it 20? 19 pounds and 11 over a little over 11 inches. What was your feeling? How did that make you feel in your heart? And what did your family say?
I cried because I am at the lowest weight that I have been in 5 years. And I texted my husband, I was like, you will not believe it. And I called my mom and I texted my best friend and I was like, you won't believe it. So
Wow. That's amazing. What is does your son see? He's 11. Does he notice?
He told me, and she said, I'm proud of you, Mom, for sticking with it.
Good.
And I was like, as hard as it was at times, I'm like, I've got to push through. And then he told me last night, I'm proud of you. And so it was worth it.
That does your mama heart good, doesn't it?
Oh,
For
it
your
does.
son to say that too, right? Yeah, that's amazing. Tell me, I mean, these last 10 days have been amazing. So all together now, Heather, how much weight have you changed your body since the spring? A total of
54 pounds.
Wow. Did you ever think that just doing a detox and getting all those heavy metals sifted out of your body would make that an enormous difference?
No. I mean, if I knew that it was going to work like it did, I wouldn't have been so scared.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you're out there and you're scared and you're going, I need a change. I want to end 2021 and go into 2022 on the best I have ever been. Why wait until January 1st? Because, those resolutions that people set, they typically kind of get kicked to the door by about January 3rd. They're gone. I mean, very seldom do resolutions work. So, like Heather said, she had this mind thing happen in the middle of the detox. What better way for you to gift yourself, gift a loved one the detox and the Thrive experience, because you cannot give the gift of health, right? So
Right.
For those people, I know that we have some people watching. I'm throwing that curveball at you, okay? Heather, I'm doing this on my own. If you want to jump in, that's cool too. I want somebody that has never done this, and says, I want some massive change in my life. I have for you, okay, with a phone call with a conversation. You have to do some requirements, okay? A conversation, you have to agree to follow directions, be through all of the steps. I have a 4-day sample of this, okay, that I will get into your hands, all right? And I also have, for somebody that says, you know what, I am going to commit to this. I'm going to do the Thrive 4-week experience, but I want to kickstart it with detox. I will gift you the detox because I feel so powerful. Heather, your results are absolutely mind-blowing. I thought mine were great. And everybody else that I've talked to, but and they are great in our own, for our own individual experiences. But the massive results that you got, and to be able to gift yourself, now you get to go into the second park during the day with your kid, and go shopping with your friends, and all the ands. How does this Christmas and this shopping season look different for you this year than it did last year?
Doing all my shopping online this year, and I have shopped strictly online for 4 to 5 years. But I actually get to go shopping in stores this year.
How does that make you feel?
Amazing. Because I'm not held back anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Heather, thank you, because there's somebody out there that needed to hear your story today and needed to know how simple it is to change your life. Commit to 10 days, commit to 4 weeks, and you will have massive results. How amazing would it be for you to become the yes mom like Heather has? There's just no words for that. It's an emotion that is just heartfelt, that you can't really express until you're there. You don't know until you know what that feels like. If you've ever been limited by the way that you feel, you now have a choice. So don't say that that you're stuck. You absolutely really do have a choice. Heather, thank you for being so inspiring to everybody around you and everybody that's heard this. Keep sharing. Keep going. Go play with your kid at the park and have a beautiful afternoon.
You
Thank
too.
you, Heather. Bye, guys.